Stay tuned to see all the uncensored clips coming up.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
That's a reference to her hair loss from alopecia. He's laughing until he notices that she is not laughing, and then he flips out.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
Listen to Chris Rock here.
Okay.
See, he could have decimated him, but didn't. He kept it classy.
That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
He's so shook, he's about to flub his line.
Okay. So we are here to give a documentary out, to give an Oscar out for Best Documentary.
Over here, you can now see him, Will Smith, being consoled. I think is that Bradley Cooper, I think? Denzel Washington as well was giving him advice, and Will Smith is crying. He knows he has messed up. Boy, if this is a publicity stunt, my God, have they done one hell of a job. Maybe like in the tradition of Andy Kaufman.
And the Oscar goes to...
So it seems that Will Smith wanted to honor and show the world to Jada Pinkett Smith and prove to her his love and loyalty and make a big dramatic performance that he will defend her honor at all costs because they've been having such a rocky relationship. If that was, in fact, not a publicity stunt, it seems quite real to me, unless they paid him a fortune to do it. But wow, I mean, it certainly seems real, and it seems like it's not his character. But then again, if you watch the following clips, you'll see he has smacked people before.
Richard Williams was a fierce defender of his family. In this time in my life, in this moment, I am overwhelmed by what God is calling on me to do and be in this world. Making this film, I got to protect Ingenue Ellis, who was one of the strongest, most delicate people I've ever met. I got to protect Sanaya and Demi, the two actresses that played Venus and Serena. I'm being called on in my life to love people and to protect people and to be a river to my people. Now, I know to do what we do, you got to be able to take abuse. You got to be able to have people talk crazy about you. In this business, you got to be able to have people disrespecting you. And you got to smile and you got to pretend like that's okay. But Richard Williams, and what I loved, thank you, D. Denzel said to me a few minutes ago, he said, at your highest moment, be careful, that's when the devil comes for you.
Richard and Oracene, the entire Williams family, thank you. Hope the Academy invites me back. Thank you.
What's terrible is that, Chris Rock is a comedian and supposed to roast people, and Will Smith is also somewhat of a comedian, always, telling your mama jokes to Arsenio Hall back in the day, and he knows it's, a big kind of a roast, and Chris Rock is supposed to make fun, so it's dangerous to attack a comedian who means well, and that's their job.
Oh my God. Come on, man. What the hell is your problem, buddy? All right.
Hey, sorry. You said kiss me in my mouth. You joking? You lucky I ain't sucker punching. Oh, sorry. I said that on camera.
Were you ever jealous of the love Jada had for Tupac?
Oh, fuck yeah.
I thought you were
Oh
say
my
no.
God, that dude. Let me, and you know, and that was in the early days.
Yeah.
That was in the early days, and it was like, that was a big regret for me too, because I could never open up to interact with Pac, you know, and because we had a little bit of a thing, right? Because they grew up together, and they loved each other, but they never had that, they never had a sexual relationship, but they had come into that age where now that was a possibility, and then Jada was with me, so Pac had a little thing on that, but she just loved him like he was the image of perfection, but she was with the Fresh Prince, so it was like, I never could, like, even we were in a room together a couple times, I couldn't speak to him, and, he wasn't going to speak to me if I wasn't going to speak to him.
Really?
But,
It seemed like y'all would have so much in common.
No, that's what Jada would say all the time. She was like, I'm telling you, y'all are so similar. You will love him. And I just never, that was a huge regret of mine. I just I couldn't handle it. I was the soft rapper from Philly, and he was Pac.
Right.
Well, at least he didn't do a diss song about you or nothing.
I know, right?
Awful.
Exactly. But yeah, no, I was deeply insecure, and just I wasn't man enough to handle that relationship.
So if this was real and not a publicity stunt, it's very disappointing to see Will Smith let his anger and ego get the better of him, which he's done in the past, as seen by the other clips. And truly disappointing. I'm a huge, big Will Smith fan. I've met him first at 1990s Nintendo Power Fest when I was a kid and he was just starting out as a rapper, as well as at the Men in Black premiere party at Planet Hollywood. He was very nice to me. I also met Chris Rock twice, who was also very nice to me. So it's sad to see Will Smith go down like this. The Oscars officially announced that they will not tolerate violence. And Chris Rock earned his spot to be a successful, famous comedian, did not deserve to be disrespected by Will Smith that way. I'm a fan of them both, but Will Smith really should not have done that if it was not a publicity stunt. Please make sure to follow and subscribe. This has been independent comic book artist, writer, and director Graig Weich from BeyondComics.tv. Thanks for watching. Make sure to smash that like button, and as they say in comic books, to be continued. Please post your comments and thoughts below.